Welcome to my video tutorial on how to make a polypipe duduk. First of all, a big thank you to Xavier Lozano from Spain, wonderful instrument maker and musician, who first came up with the idea of making a duduk type reed from irrigation pipe. I'm going to take you through the whole process of making the instrument. You'll have a set of measurements. It's a duduk in F major, and I'm going to start off by playing a short piece of music on the finished instrument. Here are the measurements for making the polypipe duduk. It might be an idea to stop the video and do a screenshot so you've got a record. So first of all, cut the pipe to length. Then you're going to mark the finger hole positions. So that's 7 finger holes, and then also the thumb hole on the back. I'm just using whiteout as a useful marker. Then drill the holes. They're all 8mm diameter. If you've got a drill press, then use that. Otherwise, you can use just a cordless drill, but do a small pilot hole, maybe a 3mm pilot hole first before you drill the 8mm hole. In this case, with the drill press, it's very, very quick and easy. So that's the body of the instrument complete. Now we move on to the reed. I'm using 13mm irrigation pipe, just ordinary garden irrigation polypipe. And now we're going to use a hammer just to flatten the end. And this is where most of the work is, because this can be a little bit time consuming. I've sped it up a little bit here, but basically you're watching exactly the process as it happens. So particularly working along the sides and on the tip of the reed. So this is similar. There you are, that's getting a sound already, but it still needs some more work. As I was saying, it's a similar size to a cane duduk reed and operates in the same way. So working a little bit more. I'm going to trim the end of the reed now because where we've been working on it, it becomes uneven. So I'm just trimming the end with a slightly curved end and then just trimming off the corners just diagonally. Got a slightly different sound now that it's been trimmed, but it still needs a little bit more work. So still needs to be quite thin, especially on the edges and on the tip. And that's something that will just come with time, working out exactly how far to go with this. But usually it takes longer than you expect. Just working again on the edges and along the tip. That's a better sound now, slightly lower than we had before, and just using a bulldog clip on the end. And it's a good idea to store the reeds always with that bulldog clip holding the two sides of the reed together. Now I'm cutting a small length of 16mm clear vinyl tube, and that's going to be our connecting tube. It fits onto the reed and onto the body of the instrument. Adding some electrical tape now to the bottom of the reed so it fits very tightly into the vinyl tube. And so now just cutting off that end. So it should be 65 millimeters long altogether, as shown in the measurements. And now pushing that vinyl tube on. And the reed is ready. So it's now time to put the body of the instrument and the reed together and check out what it's going to sound like. Here we go.